Hi, good morning everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. Hi Chris, hi Kathy. We can see some of the stickers have been peeled on Aria's Rubik's Cube. Hi Daniel. Aria's way out there in the middle. Good morning Deb. Hi Shannon. Good morning Lisa. We started this up a little early. I know we just saw Aria yesterday, and I always try to show you guys different cats. Hi Bonnie, hi Dawn. But that will give you guys time to alert people that we are live. Hi Shauna. Hi other Kathy. We've got Kathy with the K and Kathy with the C, and now we have Casey and Chad. Good morning you guys. Hi Ann. I am on foot just because I have a feeling I'm going to be sitting at my desk a lot today, so figured I'd take a nice pretty morning walk. Jamie's here very early this morning, and I have a sneaking suspicion that a cat move might be happening, but I haven't heard. Good morning, Moore. So we will see. I know there's lots of big changes as far as cats moving around here. And one was discussed as to maybe if it was possible to get this cat in lockout today, that they might move to a new enclosure, but I don't know. Good morning, Mary. Hi, Melissa. Good morning, Pam. Hi, Claire. And Laura. Good morning, everybody. Here's a Jasmine. There's a Jazzies. Where are you going? I will be fully honest with you guys. I barely slept last night. I have like a new crazy energy going on in relation to my own personal project at home of a feral neighborhood cat. And my experiment went off the rails there for a bit because we do live in an area where we get raccoons and we get other feral neighborhood cats. Good morning, Sonia. So I was trying to feed him Colonel Mustard every single day at the same time, but he's not very reliable on showing up, unfortunately. Oh, hey, Mom. My mom's in the comments. Hi, Tammy. So here's our Tiger Lake. You can see it's looking a lot better. There's still some of that terrible algae, but it's really kind of gone in most of the areas on the smaller side of the lake. And you just see it kind of down there in the corner and along the Serval's edge. So anyway, when I couldn't sleep, I was just researching some local areas or some local nonprofits in St. Pete that help with trap, neuter, vaccinate, and release, but I'm also trying to be realistic that he might have some pretty serious medical conditions, maybe even making him unreleasable. There's Miss Kali. So Mark and I have been talking about fostering and other types of situations to get him the care that he needs, but he's just not consistent. I'll see him like 2-3 days in a row, and then he's gone for like 5 days, so. There's my Kali girl. She's like, this is just, yeah, after breakfast time. Plus, I've been showing Kali a lot lately, so we're gonna keep walking. We've got a Maxie. So, another little teaser for you. Max is Max Tiger's getting a new neighbor. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna be moving in next door to him along this Tiger Row group of enclosures. Are you gonna have a fancy new neighbor? It's an existing resident, not a new rescue, but an existing resident that's going to be moving in next door to Max. And I believe what they're doing, there's a Simba, and I'll try to show you guys as we walk by. They have been working hard, and I mean Jamie and Victor and the interns, as far as getting the enclosures like refurbished to the point where, I don't know if you guys would recall it, but when Kali was in this enclosure, it was a whole like area right here between that platform and his pool, where there was a guillotine door and a separator wall, and it made it like multiple smaller bubbles. And what they've basically decided to do is go in and cut out most of those interior walls. So instead of having so many different bubbles, they're just gonna have much larger open space and more floor space. Something else I wanna show you guys, I think I talked about it yesterday, but look, Max Tiger finally opened one of his Christmas presents. It sat next to his tree for weeks. And just this week, I saw that he took it elsewhere and opened it, which I was really excited about. Simba! So they are working on cutting out interior pieces to make bigger openings in most of the Tiger Row enclosures. And then we will be switching some cats around. Hi! Come here and say hi. Hi, sir. He's like, I'm on my morning walk. And yeah, and I'm going to spray you. Thanks for that, bud. I'm glad it's not windy. It was windy on Tuesday when I was cleaning you and you kept doing that. It was not fun. So, I don't know if you guys would remember what this cage looked like prior, but this is an example of what it is we are doing. There's no cat in this enclosure right now. This was part of Max's enclosure. You're right, it's an open floor plan. Knock down those separating walls. So, I think what they're gonna be doing, you can see that they've already cut down this part of the wall here. I feel like they're most likely going to finish, sorry, I'm like shooting right into the sun. Let's go this way. They're most likely gonna finish cutting out this separator area here, and then this will just be one giant bubble. But in order to do that, they have to put more of those columns or braces in. They did the same thing in Kimba's enclosure before he came home. So you can see right there along the bottom, they've already cut out the wall from there. So lots of stuff happening, plus there's a temporary brace in place there. So I heard a little rumor that there was going to be a lot happening in the outback enclosures as well. So 2022 is shaping up to be very busy, but that's good. Everybody's feeling a little more reinvigorated. That's why I couldn't sleep last night. I'm like, it's been a long time since I felt like really determined and really motivated about some special little project. And for me, it's catching this Colonel Mustard and getting him medical care that I'm like literally losing sleep over it. He does still let me actually feed him where I can sit right next to him while he eats, but we're still not interacting at all. Sorry, I'm gonna close this. We got a birthday boy over here. You guys saw Des get his birthday sickle yesterday, but today we're actually celebrating him on all the social media channels. So our three-legged Serval, Mr. Des, celebrating his 17th birthday. Yeah, the thing with Colonel is he's just so unique. I really feel it in my heart of hearts that he was probably somebody's pet and either his owner has passed away or moved away or he was abandoned. I think other people might be feeding him, but certainly nobody's giving him medical care. So I think it's gonna be pretty expensive too, which is why I've started asking some of the nonprofits in the area for some advice and suggestions and see how it's gonna go. But, you know, you feed one cat and now we've got 3 lingering. And unfortunately one of them looks like another unneutered male that's much, much younger. So I opened a door. I'm sure Mark's loving it. So handsome. There's honestly nothing left for me to show you. I did mention I'd try to show Jinx today with his enrichment that he got yesterday, but there's pretty much nothing left to show. So if you guys missed the live yesterday with Jinx and Aria getting their 80s enrichment, you can definitely go find that at dailybigcat.com and rewatch it. So fun. So fun, sir. And then Des got a giant sickle. Yeah, unfortunately I think the cat colony probably already existed a few streets over, and the word got out that we were feeding. So now we're going back to really restrictive feeding. We're only putting food out when we see him in our driveway. I was starting to put it out just for funsies because he wouldn't show up for 5 days, but we just evicted raccoons from our attic a week or 2 ago, so we know they're there. We don't want to be feeding them. Oh, never a dull moment. Oh my goodness. Why are you so cute today? Why are you so cute? And the other 2 that have shown up, I just keep calling the skinny gray one because we know Colonel is not that skinny. And the other one's just Greedy Baby because she's quite pudgy and I think she's somebody's pet, but now she's like, oh, there's more food over here? Just a mess, Des. It's just a mess. You're being so cute. So handsome on his 17th birthday. All right, let's see if we have some neighbor kitties. Here's a MaryAnn. Hi, MaryAnn. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Hi, babe. Hi, cutie. I know, it's just a camera. It's not food. Always such a disappointed look. And then the Sassy. I don't need to be over. Where's Max? Hopefully he doesn't have anything fun today. Where's Max? I do want to mention that I believe this Saturday is going to be the first time you guys might have some new hosts for Saturday Walkabouts. Correct me if I'm wrong, Deb, but I'm very excited for you guys to have these girls take you around the sanctuary on Saturdays. Oh, I don't see a Maxie. Max! He's usually over here looking like a rock if he's not up on his platform. So hopefully that'll get you through with something new and exciting, because I will be taking off after work today and I won't be back on property until next Wednesday. And that is because my husband's running his very first marathon and we are going to be out of town. Okay, no Max. He's being rotten somewhere, I have a feeling. And thank you to everybody helping each other out in the comments. I know when I go rogue and start talking about things like Colonel Mustard, most of you are very confused if you don't watch my lives every single day. Lots of random things are talked about when I'm wandering around looking for cats. head towards the front. I feel like we've gotten to see quite a few servals lately. I'm trying also to avoid the area where I think a cat might be possibly moving. I don't know. Oh, there's my girl. Well, I can't walk past you since you're already down here and approaching. All right, let me get this gate though. Are they moving one of your neighbors? Hi, Smalls. Are they moving one of your neighbors? Are they? Oh my. Look at that floofy tail. Thanks, sweetheart. Thanks, sweetheart. Luckily, she's gone back to firing blanks. I know. I know. Small girl. This is the bubble she likes to get her zoomies in lately. Something about these palmettos. Something about those palmettos. I know, I think we might end up with a clue theme because I think skinny gray cat might end up being Alfred Gray. And that's also because we call our house Mirror Manor, and like Batman, we need our own Alfred, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated for anybody who cares. It's definitely been helpful to like talk about my random thoughts. What you doing, lady? No, I can't pet her or touch her because we are a responsible, accredited sanctuary. We don't buy, sell, trade, breed, or touch any of the cats here. It's disrespectful, it's dangerous, it's stupid, right? It puts them at risk, it puts us at risk. They'd never allow us to touch them in the wild, so just because she comes over to me and hangs out near me does not mean she wants me touching her. I love her very much and we are deeply bonded, and I've never pet her, so that speaks volumes as to people that think you can only bond with a cat if you touch them or pet them or interact with them as if they're a pet. These guys are not pets. They're not meant to be pets. They are not supposed to be in people's basements, backyards. They shouldn't have to live their life in a cage. But they do because people try to have them as pets, and then humans imprint on them, and then they rely on people for food, and then they can never ever be released. So you're just dooming them for a life in a cage. Oh my goodness sakes. That is her plot and ploy. Look at my cute sweet belly. And then she will straight up just attack with all the claws. All the claws. Where'd you go? Like a shot in the dark. Just crazies. Just crazies. My goodness. My goodness. That was really something. That was really something, lady. If you're new to us and you're interested in any of these cats and learning their backstory and where they came from and how they came to live at Big Cat Rescue, you can find those on our website, bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Always with the showing the belly and then the crazies, huh? The crazy zoomies. She is absolutely perfect. Alright, well I will walk this way. I kind of want to peek in on Shiloh. I feel like I haven't shown Shiloh or Philmo this week. So we will follow her. You're right, Susan, you did get here just in time. Although we did just see some Smalls belly roll and then a zoomie, so you might want to rewatch. if you missed that. And you guys can always rewatch these lives. They post automatically on our Facebook. But they also go over to our secondary YouTube channel that is dailybigcat.com. So actually I can see Jamie over there, so I know that they're here trying to trap a cat to be moved. So I don't want to interrupt. Across the street, Flint is having some serious zoomings. I do want to say a couple new things coming to BigCatRescue.biz, which is our main online store that all the purchases go towards the care of the cats here, is Jamie just sent me a bunch of brand new Valentine's Day downloads, and one of them includes Summer, just saying. Also, that is Flint running on the other side of the street, and that is Smalls trying to run with him. Also, we have some new items in the gift shop. How that happened was, at one point, our old gift shop manager that's no longer here ordered an insane amount, a crazy amount of a product, and then we closed to the public. And it was like, oh no, now how are we supposed to sell this stuff? And so when Erin got the job as gift shop manager, she contacted that vendor and was like, hey, like, can we at least return some of this and maybe get a different kind of product or a credit or something like that? Goodness sakes. So what we were able to do is send back some of that other product, and then we ordered a couple different new bags. Some of them are like the book bag style, and some of them are like a bum bag or a fanny pack. I was just about to ask, was it a success or no? No.
No, like, well, she investigated the lockout twice, but she's now sitting just right there, like, staring towards the tree, and I'm like, I think she sees me. I think she sees me. Well, do I move? No, I get my hand is, like, raw. But Jamie said it was alright, because she sees work that needs to be done.
Oh.
That's not, like,
Gotcha. Okay, well.
So I figured I already committed.
Another day.
To try, because I like a challenge.
Yeah, for sure. Well, A for effort.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. All right, so no cat move today, but sooner than later we will be having a lot of cat moves. It's a very shy, elusive cat that they were trying to move, and unfortunately she got suspicious and she hid. So there's Jordan was hiding over there with a transport cage. So no cat move today. Let's see. So anyway, yeah, so we will have some new like backpack style bags that have Big Cat Rescue logo on them. And then, oh, that's a pretty blue jay feather. Random, I know, but you don't always see bright blue in nature, and when it's just on the ground like that, it's like, oh. So I'll walk around the corner here through this gate to see if Philmo or Shiloh are out. Oh, there's Philmo coming out of his den right now. So we have fanny packs and book bags. My goal right after this live today is to get that and all the Valentine's items up at BigCatRescue.biz before I leave today, so. It's gonna make this a slightly longer live too, since I'm not going to be able to go live for you guys until next week, mid next week. There's Philmo. I'm like been chasing him all over the place. Hi Philmo, where are you going? to my den until I walk over there, and then he'll come right back out and go the opposite direction again, because that is the game that Philmo and I play. I am very excited. We had a keeper, which you guys all know her very well if you subscribe to the 99¢ supporter group on Facebook. That is Marie. Marie requested if she could please have Philmo as an operant conditioning cat. She already has like 6 cats, but that's because she's really reliable. She's a really good trainer. She's really consistent. She works with her cats multiple times. Oh, hi! You were gonna sneak up on me? And so she asked if she could work with Philmo, and I was like, yes. Absolutely, because Jordan had been working with Philmo for quite some time. And yeah, just does not respond to anybody. So Marie said that he sneaks up on her just like he did with me there anytime she goes to work with Shiloh, because she does have Shiloh as one of her cats. Hey, where'd you go? So I told her yesterday, it's a go. Go for it. Work with him as much as you can. And so she was very excited. I think she might have tried for the first time yesterday, but I didn't hear how it went. Mr. Philip! There he goes. I knew as soon as I came to this side, he would prance his cute little rear over there. Up on his platform, yep. So this is new morning routine. If he lays down, I might be able to actually walk over there and get a better view of him for you guys. Just walk out farther. And go to the far end, because I don't want him to think I'm getting too close. Hi, cutie pie. You're such a cute boy. I want more people to see how cute you are. Yeah, this is Philmo. Are you gonna be best friends with Marie? I really hope so. I hope so, sir. There's keepers coming. He's probably really gonna be like, there's too many of you. All right, sir, I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for that moment. I don't wanna push my limits with him. Let's see, where's there a Shiloh? I don't see him. Oh, he's up there. I was like, what's happening here? Hi, Bob. Mr. Shiloh. Where he's gonna hang out. Oh, he's gonna go where I thought he would be the whole time. He loves to roll around back there. There's gotta be... What are you doing? Let's see where he's gonna end up. Beecher. Thank you, Bo, for sharing. I really appreciate when you guys share these lives while they're happening, after they've already ended, old lives. Anytime you guys share the cats, it's your absolute best way to help the cats completely for free. Because when you share our videos and our photos, you're helping us find new supporters and new donors that see a photo or see a video and fall in love with these sweet little faces and realize that they can help these cats have the best life possible at a GFAS accredited sanctuary. So you guys commenting and liking and sharing is completely priceless to us. What are you doing, sir? So Cat is cleaning his feeding lockout. Cat is one of our level 5 interns. So she just used her toilet bowl brush to scrub bleach water all over his feeding plate and the actual lockout, and then he's also got a water bowl over there. And she'll rinse everything off and refill it. He's like, it's like, I would like to come help you, please. Always watching where the cats are. It's on the prowl. Alright, let's go see what Beecher's yelling about. He's been yelling this whole time, and now as I start to walk towards him, he's just quiet.
Why the one tell Ariel I was hiding behind the tree?
No, I think Flint also gave you away. Flint had the super zoomies. Did you see him?
I stopped to watch him for a second because I'm like, oh, hi, what's he doing over there? And I look over and she's standing in front of the lock. I'm like, oh, I don't know when she got there because I got distracted.
Hey, you. What are you doing? I know. I came over to get the Beecher report. What you got to say? What are you saying? Jeez.
That girl's hiding behind the tree. I just wanted to make it look like normal, so we hid back feeding them.
Right, yeah.
Except for the two pairs, like Kelowna driving Lakota and Sue. Just because if we did catch her and something happened there, they won't eat.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, that's true. Better luck next time, right, Beecher?
Yeah, next week. There's some maintenance things that she showed me.
Don't tell her what's happening, though, Beecher. Apparently, Beecher gave away his neighbor moving. And then Jamie found some maintenance things that she would like completed in the enclosure that I think I've teased you guys enough about this first cat move. But they will be moving Ariel. I'm sure most of you probably figured that out just by placement of where Afton was. Look at you, little monkey. Look at you. So Ariel's going to be moving to a much bigger enclosure. That's assuming she ever lets us catch her. So what Afton was referring to is, so Ariel is part of front feeding route. We have 4 feeding routes here at Big Cat Rescue. We feed every day between 8 and 9 a.m. And so starting around 8 or so, once morning meds is done, then we start feeding the cats. And the cats are very conscious of what time it is. Right? You know when it's breakfast. You definitely know when it's breakfast. This is Beecher, by the way. He is a Savannah cat. He's a man-made hybrid, not naturally occurring in the wild. But in order to make Ariel feel like breakfast was happening as normal, they had to wait for Jamie to get here, so they held back breakfast, yeah, including Beecher, so that all the feeders could be out feeding the cats around Ariel all at the same time, and then hopefully she'd go in her feeding lockout, they'd drop the door, And then boom, we would bring out the transport and then we would move her. She's just moving. She's still gonna be in front feeding route, but she will be several cages over because we have a front route, a center route, an interior bigs, and a lakeside bigs. Ariel will stay in front route, but gotta catch her first. So apparently Beecher was yelling and Flint was zooming, and that was a big distraction for Ariel. Afton also mentioned they went ahead and fed Sue and Lakota and Kelowna and Dryden though, because if those cats don't eat breakfast and then they watch Ariel get caught and they hear the transport cage, none of them would eat today. They would all refuse to eat. Very sensitive bobcats. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? So cute. Why are you so stinking cute? Beach boy. Here. 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 So I'm actually pretty excited about the Ariel move because she's an extremely elusive, very shy, very just hidey bobcat, and she's been in that same enclosure for a few years now. When I started 7 years ago, Ariel was actually in this enclosure where Mrs. Claus currently is, and then she moved over to where she is now. Oh my gosh, look how funny. Mrs. Claus overnight, her water bowl is supposed to be in here, but it's over there, upside down. Clearly had a lot of fun last night. Also, her other one, same deal. Her other water bowl is supposed to be in her feeding lockout in this little side box. That's where it should be. It's over here. Are you in your barrel? Was that very fun? Oh my goodness, lady. This is Mrs. Claus. You're hysterical. That is hysterical. How are your keepers gonna get those back in there? So silly. You didn't just do one of them, you did two today. Good thing you have another one. That would have been really funny to see. Let's see if I can show you more of her face. There we go. She's not just eyes. She's very growly mouth too. Right, pretty girl? Right, pretty girl? You know, everybody's redecorating. You heard all the tiger cages are getting redecorated, so taking it into your own claws, huh? Isn't she awesome? She's so silly. You're so silly. Very special lady. Before Mr. Flint, Mrs. Claus was a rehab bobcat that was deemed unreleasable. So she did become a permanent resident here. It was the first one I had seen go through rehab and then stay when I first started out here. Then of course Flint was next. Right? You wild bobs and all your ailments. Tough being a wild bob. That's her in her barrel. Favorite spot. I just saw a running bear. And let's see if there's a tutty. The bear was on the move. Oh, he's all the way back there. He's rubbing on his den right now. He's learning how to get those mats off of himself. Eating some grass too. It's Running Bear, our oldest cat on property. Dawn, the only word I've heard about Autumn moving outside is that they don't want to move her outside until we have a working camera out there. So, because people are gonna have to go in and out of that enclosure to work on that Explore camera, so it should be soon. I think that's our only main holdup other than, hi Bear Bear! He's like, you caught me. That's our only main holdup other than we did start her on whole prey because her examination last week showed that her pelvis is still very narrowed. And so we're going to have to test that out and see if she's able to eat and pass whole prey. That will definitely determine a lot for her future. Very similar to how Flint was. He couldn't pass whole prey, so he was not going to be releasable. Bear Bear, what are you doing? That was so silly. Rubbins and eating your grass. Come here and see me. We've been celebrating all of these January birthday cats. Running Bear is actually not one of them. We know his birth date, so he's not considered a January 1st cat, but he is in fact our oldest cat on property. Hey! I really thought you would like keep moving. Oh, there we go. I was like, he looked like he was going to. Hi, sir! Hi, my Bear Bear. Bear Bearoni. Hi, cute boy. Hi, sweetheart. I know. Oh my goodness. That was very nice. That was pretty tame for the old Bear Bear. That was pretty tame. You must have full belly. You must have a full belly. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, gotta go get my long drink of water now. No, I'm just on a mission. So much to say. Alright, I love you too. Very, very much. Let's see. Is there a Loki? There is a Loki. Hey, Lokester. Oh, your cage is very hard to focus. Hi. There's Mr. Loki. He is a hybrid. Right? You love your grumpy neighbor though, huh? I think you guys are pretty good friends. So cute. Something's in that tree that Loki wants. I don't see anything, but... Melissa, I'm not sure what you're asking about Gilligan for. He came home from vacation. He's been doing good. No news is good news. I don't have anything to say about Gilligan. I've shown him a few times over the last 2 weeks. I just walked past him because I noticed right across the street is where Afton was hiding behind a tree, and so I did not want to linger in that area. What do you see up there? I wish I knew what it was. He's like, this is why it's so fun to be outside. I'm gonna stalk something. I'm gonna stalk something. Kitty TV. I think it's either those really tiny finch birds or he is watching a squirrel. I just don't hear the squirrel. Nothing's hit my head yet, which usually they throw stuff at me when I'm under them, so. Hi! Cuteness!
You're so cute. All right, we'll leave you to your bird watching. All right, let's see if there is a tutty. Hi, sweetheart. We still have to be our better angle. Right against the side. So this is King Tut. He is another hybrid. Now seen Beecher, Loki, and King Tut. All man-made. All were bred for the very expensive exotic pet trade. None of which worked out as good pets. So luckily they ended up here. They have natural habitats, all kinds of natural enrichment. They are hand served every day, a plethora of different items. You never know what this one's gonna want to eat. Right now he's on a lamb kick. So silly. He's also just soaking up the sun. Well, I do want to thank you guys for joining me. I had all kinds of random information in this live, so if you missed any of this, you can go to dailybigcat.com and rewatch it, or you can watch it on our Big Cat Rescue Facebook page. You can also watch it, I always share them over to my Big Cat Rescue public page. Also, if any of you guys follow that, you saw that photo of Mr. Manny this morning. I don't know why it occurred to me this morning at like 5:30. I'm like, I don't think I ever shared that photo on my main page. I think I just shared it on my personal page. It's like, the world needs to see the man with his pool. And then it occurred to me that I have a ton of photos that I absolutely love that I never posted over there. So I'm gonna be posting like as daily as possible. Get through last year's favorite photos and make sure that they're out there for you guys to see. So, all right, well, thank you guys. I will be back next Wednesday, weather permitting. So make sure while I'm gone, you guys are going back and watching old lives, sharing photos, donating on all of our birthday cats. We've got the next 2 days we won't have any birthday cats listed, but starting Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday we will. So when I'm back on Wednesday, I'll try to feature those cats. And I think we'll be doing some more birthday enrichment that day as well. So thank you guys. Have a gorgeous weekend. Find the sunshine if it's not really there. Hard to do, but you can do it. And I just really appreciate anybody who shared this, everybody giving Mark encouragement. We really appreciate that. And thank you if there were any donations. I will see you guys again soon.